All right, kids, welcome to online session of grammar time. I hope you guys are all enjoying your social distancing and hanging out at home. Today we are going to do some grammar. We're going to be specifically working with dangling modifiers. So the purpose of this lesson is how to identify the modifiers and how to correct misplaced and dangling modifiers. So, what is a modifier? Well, a modifier is a word, phrase, or clause that clarifies or describes another word, phrase, or clause. But sometimes writers use modifiers incorrectly, which leads to strange and, unfortunately, unintended humorous sentences. So, for example, we have this cute little dog that's being what? Thrown into a meat grinder because the sentence says, I fed some turkey to my puppy and put it in the meat grinder. Now, did we really truly intend to put a puppy in a meat grinder? No, obviously we did not. What did we intend to say in the sentence? Well, we intended to say something like, I put the turkey in the meat grinder and then fed it to my puppy. So, the importance of this whole lesson is so you avoid sentences where you put dogs in meat grinders, obviously. So, moving on. We have another example. She wore a bicycle helmet on her head that was too large. Now, clearly, we did not intend to make our sentence imply this picture, right? We're not talking about a head that is too large. What are we talking about? We're talking about a bicycle helmet that is too large. So basically what we need to do is rewrite the sentence so it says that her bicycle helmet was too large, not her head. And we would do that as she wore a bicycle helmet that was too large on her head. You see how easy it was to switch that up and change it so it wasn't this and instead was this? Okay. But the next one says, the patient was the patient was referred to the physician with stomach pains. Now, would you want to go to a doctor who is constantly sick, especially right now? No, probably not. So are we talking about the doctor has stomach pains or the patient has stomach pains? We're talking about the patient, right? So what we want to do is rewrite the sentence so that's how it is reflected. For example, the patient with stomach pains was referred to the physician. This obviously being the physician, this being the patient. Does that make more sense? Okay, this next one I think is my favorite one of all times. The company's refrigerator held microwavable lunches for 18 employees frozen in the top compartment. Now, do we really mean that this company has their 18 employees frozen, their frozen heads in their refrigerator? Let's hope not. So, how would we rewrite this sentence so it reads that their lunches, their microwavable lunches, can be frozen in the freezer and not the people? I'll give you like 30 seconds to try to come up with an answer yourself. Okay, so there's probably a couple of ways we could do this. The company's refrigerator held microwavable lunches frozen in the top compartment for 18 employees. If you could think of any other ways, just write them down in your notes, and when we grade these, we will see if you were right. Hopefully, you're starting to understand. One more example, we have walking home at night, the trees look like spooky aliens. Now, we obviously meant that the trees look like spooky aliens, right? So what we would want to do is clarify that. The trees look like spooky aliens as Jonah was walking home. Now we say Jonah because in this sentence it doesn't say who's walking home, right? So the easiest way would be to add a person. So this could also read, the trees looked like spooky aliens as I was walking home at night. Or we could always change it to say, as Jonah was walking home at night, the trees looked like spooky aliens. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So here's what we are going to do. On your paper, in fact, oh, did I not bring it up? Crap. Okay, so you guys will have this paper in your Google Classroom. So if you haven't already pulled up, make sure you do. This paper, what we are going to do is I'm going to give you incorrect sentences and you will write them there. You will then correct the sentence so they are correct, correctly written to what they intend to say. Then we will draw a picture of what it originally said and draw a picture of what it meant to say. So let's do the first one together. So the young lady was walking the dog on the telephone. So let's copy that here. The young lady was walking the dog on the telephone. Okay. Now clearly this indicates that this young lady was walking, who was on the telephone? The dog was. So in order to draw a picture in the Google Docs, what you're going to do is go to Insert, Drawing, and New. And in this space, you can draw whatever you want to. So I'm going to do my best. Now, I won't make fun of you guys' drawings as long as you don't make fun of mine. So let's see. Let's play around with this for just a moment here. Okay, we'll do some shapes. We'll make it cute. So we got a girl. There's her head. Another shape. Let's do a triangle for her body. As you can see, I am clearly such a great... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? I'm such a great artist, you guys. All right, never mind. Let's try this. Ooh, that's fun. I'm figuring this out with you guys. Cool. So there's that. And she's walking her dog. And so that's her arm. We'll just keep it there. Oh man, I am terrible. Okay, that's her other arm. Alright, and her legs. Let's draw, oops. This really isn't supposed to be as hard as it seems. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. I'm starting to get the hang of it. So there's hair. Alright, and here's her dog leash. And I have no idea how I'm going to draw a dog. It's going to be fine, you guys. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll just scribble. Here's a dog. It's fun little ears. Nose. I'm not a good drawer anyways, but this is making it so much worse. All right, let's try to fix that one eye. Okay. Cute little body. And here is an old-fashioned 90s telephone. You guys have probably never seen one of these. I had one of these. Okay, so then if we do save and close, it now appears cutely in your little box. Now, is that how this sentence was meant to go? Was it supposed to say the young lady was walking the dog on the telephone and imply this? Probably not. So what did it mean to imply? Probably the young lady was on the telephone while walking her dog. So then I'm not going to do it because you guys all saw my terrible drawing. What you would do here is draw that same person walking the dog, but now she is on the phone and not the dog. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So I am going to turn you loose. You will go through the rest of your PowerPoint, and this PowerPoint is on the Google Classroom. I want you to go over these next 4 sentences, correcting the dangling modifier. And again, you will be drawing out your pictures, make them fun, cute, and remember, nobody is going to judge you for terrible drawings because, you know, mine's terrible too. So good luck, have fun. Oh, and then this one, we want you to make your own sentences. So, you know, purposefully add a dangling modifier, correct it, and draw pictures. And obviously you can take notes in that. Hopefully you've been doing that. Please do not hesitate to email me or Mr. Bainey or Miss Simmons with any questions at all. All right, have a good day, stay safe, wash your hands.